Very impressive. How close are you to perfecting this device?
Unfortunately, some technical problems remain. There is a mysterious and possibly catastrophic instability that is caused by using this device in conjunction with hyperdrive engines.
Interesting. Keep me informed on your progress. I may have a use for this device very soon.
Activate the cloaking device at once.
Admiral Harlan, the device is very unstable. I don't know the consequences of using it in hyperspace.
We have no choice. Start the initiation procedures immediately.
Yes, sir.
Once again, we have evaded Throg's grasp. I knew I would be able to beat them.
Thus is the fate of enemies of the Empire.
It outperforms the new TIE Advance.
Excellent. The Admiral is fortunate it did not fall into rebel hands. Why was security so careless?
Admiral Zarin suspects a rebel spy has infiltrated his research facility. He is investigating the matter. He reports that the rebels have a new weapon technology.
Keep me informed. The rebels must not gain any advantage.
Welcome, Lord Vader. Let us show you the improvements we've made to the TIE Advanced.
The Emperor is very interested in your progress, Admiral Zarin. Hyperspace capability. Impressive.
The first TIE Advanced are now seeing combat. We also have prototypes of the next generation of TIE fighters.
Interesting. The Emperor will want to prototype immediately.
Good evening, and welcome to another boring live stream. First time I'm using a webcam, so hello. Alright, so if anyone's here, please say hello and let me know that you can hear me, everything's working fine. Hello, Devon. Excellent. Okay, so what I am doing. Hello, Bode and Breed. That's a little loud. Hello, welcome. I am doing some mission finishing off in a way. I'm currently working on Battle 9 Mission 5. Tweaking it. It's pretty much almost in a ready state, but I've been tweaking here and there. At the moment, I'm just going to sort out the messages, because at the moment all the messages play at once. There's no audio or anything, but all the messages will show at the same time. Outer Exodus, well, I hope I'm going to bore you well. We'll see. Alright. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, because all these messages show up at the same time, I need to give these messages triggers and timers so they don't show up. And I have at least one message which is tied to a goal. So I do need to sort that out. So, do this. Actually, I think this will come straight away. Then we'll go 6 seconds. Okay, I think this will be 100% flight group player arrives in region 2 rendezvous. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. And this is where the game gets weird. Yes, this is indeed Yogmi, or Ye Olde Galactic Empire Mission Editor. This is my primary editor now. I switched from Allied to this about a year ago now. Ever since the ability to do this came about. Seems like a simple thing, but until about a year ago, you could only select one flight group at a time in this editor, and for me that was a game breaker, because I like to be able to mass move and change things. So as soon as this was a thing, I made the decision to switch over, and it is a superior editor in pretty much almost every single way to Allied. So yes, hello. I bought a webcam so you can actually see my stupid face now. Right. Higher space. So yeah. Messages and some goals like wait times are annoying. So you see here the delay. I can do it by seconds until you reach number 20, and then it does it in 5-second increments, which I've always found particularly irritating, because then I've lost some fine control of when triggers can happen. I don't know why they've done it this way, but that's how it's done. So we're under heavy fire, reading enemy destroyer, 7 mines. I think that'll just play at the same time. Enemy fighters incoming. I'll change this to this. No. See what I did? This is my mistake. I said 26 as if it's 26 seconds. No, that's 50 seconds. That's not right. So we'll do that as 21. 22. 23. Destroyers pounding the Hashim. An old one, thank you. Well, you know, I am 40, so make of that what you will. Life's pretty much over for me. Allied had 10 teams as well. I don't know if Yogmi only had a limited number of teams before. Like I said, I only really started using this properly about a year ago. 100% of like group. Yes, see Hashim. Should have 50% shields. I think for now will be fine. Let's shift this up actually, so say 25, 6. Mark, this is Battle 9 Mission 5. This is the last mission of Battle 9 Reimagined. 44. Well, you know, most of the people playing this mod tend to be of the age that TIE Fighter was, you know, something they played as a kid or very nostalgic about. A very common sentiment I get is, thank you for bringing this old game back into the modern era. This was a childhood favorite of mine, or I grew up on this, etc., etc. You know, it's one of the main reasons I'm doing this. This was, as I've said a few times in the past, TIE Fighter was one of the first games I ever owned on a floppy disk, along with Magic Carpet. So yeah, I played it before I ever played X-Wing. Right, so she must be disabled. Where are you? She must be disabled. That's 4. 100% flight group. Let's say border 3 has arrived. 5 seconds. These are all out at once, though, aren't they? Let's say these are all on one team, aren't they? Team 4. No, team 2. Not team. Global group 2. 2, 4, 6, 9, 12. Sorry, math, not my strong point. So we got 6, 12, 6, 12, 18. Okay, so 15. So we got 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Let's say 50% of global group 2 must be destroyed. Was it 2? Yes. 5. Okay. Let's see. Thank you for joining, Captain Guinea. Good evening, One Galen, and yes, Mark, I changed the Reniki to the Nami. The Reniki do show up in Battle 9 Mission 4, but that is the only mission that they will show up, and then they will take no further part in the story, because I felt they were quite redundant. I always felt that whole plot line was a bit convoluted, so I streamlined it so the Nami are really the main threat to be dealing with. Your wingmen are on your own, so 100% flight group, that must be destroyed. And 100% flight group, that must be destroyed. Why are you only Kappa? You should be... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Assume we're being boarded 100% of... okay, I think because we can at least destroy some of them, at least one. Any of global group 4 must have completed mission. We'll give that a 10-second timer. I think we'll do the same here. But we'll give this a 30-second, I think. Yeah. When do the TIE defenders launch? 1 minute 30. I'm going to change this to 2 minutes, I think. 2, 2, 2, 2. This might be too long, but let's see. Enemy troops have secured the hangar. Looks like they're putting pilots inside defenders. So, yeah, that's fine. Let's put it to 30. Alright. $31. That's not true anymore. Wait. Enemy troops are withdrawing. TIE defenders are launching. Kappa 1 supertainment down. Okay, so 100% flight group TIE defender prototype must arrive. Uh, 50% of global group 5 must complete mission. Hello, LM of the coast. %, of Grey Wolf must arrive. % of global group 3, I think. Yep. Must be destroyed. Okay, almost there. 100% of flight group must withdraw, I think. Yes. $10, $15, $21, $2, $24, and finally 100% of TIE defender Kappa must arrive in Eriadu base. Alright, that should be the messages sorted. Right, now we're going to do some testing, so that means you get to see me fly. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Why is this not on? Okay, let's have a look at this mission, shall we? Let's turn that off for a moment. I need to sort this out. Let's turn off these for a moment. Oh, that's laggy. Is that because I set that to 60 frames? Anyway. Let's see. This seems a bit laggy. I wonder why. I'm going to stay invulnerable for now. Hello, Jason. I am also called Jason. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Don't worry about the escort hangar, it is borked. Alright. Okay. Kind of annoying thing is, because I don't have any audio for any of the messages, it's hard for me to fight and check that the messages are playing at the same time. Come on, die. Gotcha. Whoa. Okay, yep, there we go. One bonus goal is definitely showing up. That's good. Looks like it's all playing okay so far. Oh, by the way, this is the Valiant Cruiser. This is based off a Venator hull made by Vince T. This is going to be the Nami's flagship. It's not currently in TFTC 1.3.2, but it will be retroactively introduced. So if you know Battle 6 Mission 4, where you encounter the Venator cruiser, that's now going to be the Valiant cruiser, but the Venators will show up later in Battle 10. So don't worry, you'll get your fill of Venator cruisers. Ah! This is meant to be a really frenetic mission. You're surrounded by a lot of mines. You have pretty much no support except 3 fighters, 3 transports for several minutes. TIE Defenders coming out. Yeah, I'm trying to look out for the TIE Defenders coming out of the Hashim. So far, we're doing all right. There's one of our support crafts. Shields down, but it's holding. Oh, there we go. TIE Defender's coming out. Let's see if we can get one. Come on, come on. At least one TIE defender was recaptured. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, one was disabled, yes. One was destroyed, yes. But the bonus goal that says at least one TIE defender has been captured should not show up. Quickly going to jump out. Should be pretty quick. Quite an intense mission, but that's the point. It's pretty short as well. And this is medium difficulty. Okay. You need to record that. So Hyperbuoy's come back as it should. The goal return to a radio base should not appear until you get that message. Yeah, let's go back to Ariadu. Speed things up. And we'll hyperspace into the sun. Here we go, back at Ariadu. Courageous Captain Goosden. Cool. Let's make sure I can actually dock here. Good. All right. I think this is being slow because of my monitor settings, but that's fine. No, we don't want to quit just yet. All right, that's pretty good. Everything seemed to go except for a couple of things. So one of the goals is not showing up when it should, or rather, one of the goals is showing up when it shouldn't. Which one is it? Captured. This one. So what's your condition here? Ah, okay. Picked up. I guess that's not going to work then, so we'll just switch this to captured. Which means this has to be changed as well. Capture. Board to capture. Then that also means I don't know if this works actually, but I'm not sure that's going to work. No, it should, because the mothership should be gone by then. So alternative, no. Okay, no. Let's try this then. Mothership should be Grey Wolf. Hyperspace should be otherwise. Well, I'll have to test if that actually works. So in Battle 7 Mission 2, the Harpax survives. Not necessarily. Because A, that's might be true of Classic, but not Reimagined. In Reimagined, it might survive. However, in Reimagined, it can also be destroyed. So in version 1.3.1 or 2, I changed it so that if the Harpax is destroyed after Vader arrives, it's not a mission failure. Because that's a really long mission, it's like 20 minutes. It's really fucking annoying when you're almost at the end and the Harpax dies, because quite frequently the Harpax is already pretty badly damaged at that point, and it's still possible to die. So I decided, well, because it can possibly be destroyed, I removed it from Battle 7 Mission 2, because it was just sort of hanging out behind you, but it was just going to stay there, so I just kind of removed it from the field. Whether it's destroyed or not, you know, depends on their mission, but I decided to basically just remove it from the equation of the story, so the Harpax will not be showing up again, or have no intention to reuse the Harpax. Iriadu. Must withdraw. Let's have a look. Enemy force has been driven off. Active sequence 2. Active sequence 3. Right, okay. Because I had something called await instructions. Let's see this then. Let's change that to active sequence 4. We'll change this to 100%. No, that's not going to work either because it's a flight group. Okay, ignore that. Change that to 4. It has to be a global then. Await instructions, that's what I cancelled before. Okay, 100% of message. Must be shown. I don't think any points necessary for that. That should fix the 2 issues I have. Except no, one of them. Oh no, that's one of them captured. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Cool. Let's take a look then. Wait, did I save? All right. I'm not going to bother fighting too much this time. I just need to see if certain conditions are true or not. I'm pretty satisfied with the fight as it is right now. This is pretty much ready for testing. Beta testing. Just trying to work out some bugs and kinks. Yeah, you can see the escort carrier hangar is broken. That's because its hangar map is not correct. It needs to be changed. So that's why everything's just kind of floating in the air. Also, there's this thing in the way, so I kind of just fly straight through it. I'll show you. Oh, it didn't show it, but yeah, I'm dead. Alright. I'm invulnerable anyway, so this shouldn't matter too much. Actually, no, let's keep that there. Alright. Right. Watch the carnage. We're probably going to get hit. Of course, they're all going for me. Let's just speed this up. I am so grateful for this feature. It saves so much time. Okay, they're launching now. There we go. That's the TDs. Okay, so that doesn't work. Fuck. Interesting. I'd never tested that behavior before. That's not supposed to happen. So I gave it a primary mothership, which is the Grey Wolf. The alternative is it should jump into hyperspace. So my assumption was if the Grey Wolf isn't there, they should hyperspace away. Clearly, that's not happening. So I know, James, you can see my face. We've already discussed how old I am, so. Alright. Alright. So, it's gonna have to be hyperspace then. Why bother with an alternative then if it's not gonna obey the alternative rule? Can't pick it up, can't capture it. Or I could, but it just... I don't like inconsistencies, narrative inconsistencies, if I can help it. Board to capture, board to exchange, board to take, cargo. And we can't pick it up. Well, we can pick it up, but the goal ignores that as a goal. Okay. I think I'm just going to live that inconsistency. We can just say that the TIE Defender jumped back to Iridu base. I'll have to leave it at that. Cadotus, what do you mean by there is some other view? You mean the map that it turns from 3D to 2D? I've lost my train of thought now. I want the boarding craft. Board to capture, yes. It's a redundant order, we don't need that now. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. Alright, test number 3. I just need to make sure that the goals show up in the right order now, then I can move on. So much of my life on loading screens. It's my hope one day that we can make the loading more efficient. I don't know how, but very true, Joe. Very true. It all depends just how exciting that loading screen actually is in the end of the day. All right. Right, now I just watch the screen for a little bit. Luckily, I don't get many crashes. Actually, let's slow this down a little. Let's have a good look at the Valiant cruiser. It's a good-looking cruiser, if I do say so. Okay. There's the TIE defenders. They should jump straight away. There they go. So basically there's a bonus goal to capturing one and destroying one, but they're very quick. So, okay, slow down, slow down. Await instructions, yes. Everything should be withdrawing right now, except the fighters who have a slightly longer delay to withdraw. Yeah, there we go. No. No. Then again, maybe yes, no, the message has shown up there. Okay, fine. Might just need some tweaking on time. Thing is, until I get the actual in-game audio, the in-flight audio recorded, I can't really refine the messages all that well. I've got them set up so they should trigger roughly around the time I want them to, but this is why this kind of thing is left till last, because it needs proofreading anyway to make sure any spelling mistakes are caught. And then my primary method of beta testing is just to make sure that the mission plays properly. But yeah, Battle 9 Mission 5 is in a beta testing state. Yeah, no, James. It's a bad game to speedrun. It's not like many other games where you can just glitch through a wall or something like that, because the game relies so heavily on specific triggers. I've not actually downloaded any of the joystick profiles on GitHub, but I imagine you just click download somewhere. Let me open up the page. Mod resources, where are you? No, that's the hooks. I want joysticks. So I'm guessing, for example, the X52 Pro, which is what I have, these are profiles, PR0. I've always found GitHub a little weird to actually use. It's not very clear to me all the time, so I think it's just go to file, isn't it? No. Where the hell's the download button? Okay, Joe, who you need to ping is this guy. Or is... God, what's his name? He added me to Steam lately, so... There's a guy you need to ping in the Discord who knows how to do this. Because he manages the site. I'll have to get back to you on that one, Joe. Sorry. But I'll find the guy you need to ping. You can ask him how to do it. Like I said, I don't actually use this site at all because I've never had to. It's just a resource for people to use. I'm assuming someone knows how to do this, but I actually rarely use GitHub except to download the hooks, and that's actually a little bit more obvious about how to download the hooks. Slightly embarrassing. I don't know how to do that. But yeah, I'll do that after this stream if I can find the guy. I don't know if it's actually on my Steam somewhere. There we go, that's his name. AVE Fair. I'm sure I did that. Is he not in the Discord anymore? Or has he renamed himself? What's his name? Eddie. I'll ping him on Steam. If I click code on the front page, you can download. Yes, code. Ah, okay. Maybe I just need to update that link then. So what's the link in Discord? No, that's correct. Why does it do it for some, not for others? That's weird. Whatever. I've pinged the guy. He can help you, or someone else here can help you. I don't have a lot of time left, so I'm going to move on with some other things to do. So I have now done Mission 2, Mission 4, Mission 5 are in beta test state. The last one to do for Battle 9 is Mission 3. And it's been a few weeks since I last looked at this one. Always curious about the pirate groups to manage the TIE defenders. Good question. But the Nami are a pretty big faction. You could argue someone's bankrolling them, like Zarin, but I don't think I've completely figured out that part of the plot yet, to be quite honest. And I'm really tired as well, so I haven't given it much thought. But it seems a bit more believable that a major faction like the Nami would have the resources to do something about it, unlike the Reniki, who are just another random pirate faction. Okay, this guy's saying, yeah, download the entire repo. So that link there, try that, and then download the file you want, just like Alex also suggested. Okay, so Battle 9 Mission 3. This gonna be a big one. Okay, yes, I remember kind of what I did last time. Do we have all completable goals yet? I'm not sure. No, we don't. Well, we kind of do, but we don't. Okay, I'm going to have to play through the mission a little bit just to remind myself where we are at and what I need to do. They torrented the TIE defenders. Yeah, same, Reniki, just like, here's this other pirate group who just happened to have the TIE defenders. I mean, how bad is Imperial security that not one, but two pirate, or at least third-party groups managed to steal this top-secret, super powerful fighter? That's why I just ejected one of them and made the Nami a much bigger threat and focus for Battle 10. Okay. Alrighty. Secure TIE Defender prototypes. Personnel must be evacuated. Escort carrier Hashim must escape. Good. And again, all the messages are showing up at once, so I need to fix the messages. Okay. Interesting that Gazanti comes out of position. Whatever. Beam weapon on. Come on, now. Alright. So in this mission, the previous mission, we captured the TIE Defender facility that we've been flying from Battle 6 a few times. So you should recognize this area. But now we have to defend it as we evacuate our resources before Zarin basically takes over. Is the stream laggy for anyone else? Please let me know. Matt, no, this is not full speed to Killamar. That's Battle 10 Mission 1. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, this happened before. Could be because my monitor settings. Well, the fact that no one in chat mentioned it earlier makes me realise I've only just... Yeah, kind of realise it's a thing now. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can fix that quickly. This might kill the stream briefly. Let's see. Because OBS also did an update. I wonder if it's changed any settings I had. High quality, medium file size, hardware encoder. Looks recording. I don't know. Might just have to live with it for this stream. Well, let's see if changing the monitor refresh rate did anything. Well, at least my concourse isn't laggy anymore. Well, long term, this will not be the new concourse, because just as UAL finished that new concourse, Jeremy came along and said, oh, by the way, we now got HD concourses working. So it has to be redesigned from scratch again, to which UAL is not very happy. So my intention is to actually release that concourse separately as just an optional patch, a zip file. But at the moment, it's only set up for Reimagined. It needs to be configured for Classic as well, and I need to do that, because I'd rather it work for both versions. So at least that his work is not wasted completely, because it's going to be months at least before, you know, this is all ready anyway. Let me just quickly go back to my stream here. Okay, so I can see myself. All right, let's see. I'm going to fly about. It looks better. Yeah, so basically I had my... Well, let's see when it gets into the figure. I had my monitor on 60 Hz. I put it back to its 140. So let's see if I don't have the gimbal lock fix active either. I just haven't bothered to install it yet. Hey, the music stopped. Oh no, I see it's lagging. Or is it? When we get into the thick of it, we'll see for sure. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, that's definitely better, isn't it? I'm too close to these guys. Let's go back here. So you might notice some of these ties, well, at least all the regular ties, have shields. I'm basically continuing the theme there of Zaren's technological capabilities, and that he's basically managed to arm many of his regular fighter squadrons with shields. They're not very powerful shields, but they're shields nonetheless. No hyperdrives, just shields. Just to sell his technical superiority. What's the time? Okay. Yeah, it's not laggy as hell like last time, so you can actually see what I'm doing. So you probably didn't see what I'm actually doing in the last mission very well at all. Now I've got no laser power. I'm not fighting proper, I'm just kind of seeing how the mission's playing out so far. Open the verbal. I am waiting for the big guns to arrive, which should be any second now. There they are. You can also see the new explosions. Oh yeah, I've got to install the new Star Destroyer model by Vince T. That's now ready. So much to do. Alright, secure TIE Defender prototype 75%. Okay, let's get away. TIE Defender prototype secured. Good. Okay, we've got torpedoes hitting. I believe that's TIE Advance heading it. Yep. Shuttle Guabne by sea. Gnabgib. Transport Sigma 1. Oh yeah, has the Courageous arrived? Yes, it has. Let's move up a bit. So we have a friendly destroyer, that's Captain Kuztin. The flanking VSDs are breaking off to try and help because that destroyer should have taken out... I say should have. Kazanti destroyed. Kazanti destroyed. Kazanti destroyed. Where was the heavy frigate? Has that already gone? Okay, the heavy frigate probably died at some point. I don't know how. I kind of want to show that Kuztin, whilst being a bit of a reckless dickhead, is actually fairly competent as a battle commander. Hashim lost. Good. That's what we want. That's good. So it means that even though I did nothing, the player is required to do something to defend the Hashim. Okay, one of the VSDs is down. Courageous is like 100% shields. I need to test something quickly, actually. Okay, I thought maybe I'd set its recharge rate too high. No worries. Okay, quite a few things to do still on this. It's a good battle. It's flashy. That destroyer needs to turn around to come to engage the Courageous. The Courageous itself should also basically bugger off. I'm quite happy with at least one of the VSDs being destroyed. Yeah, not too bad. Okay. Some music back on. Missile says no testing. Huh? No testing. I don't know what you mean. Did it say something and I didn't catch it? When did it say that? Did he put it in here? It's not that. It's not that. Must be in here. Oh, right. I've already forgotten what I was supposed to test. Hopefully I already tested it. You know, like I said, I'm really tired. I'm tired most days. Very busy. Okay, let's get this copied across. Yep. I'm also actually going to need to quit the game because I need to quit the game, not return to the game, because I need to edit the executable. OPT, date modified. Why has he changed the hanger? I'm not going to do that yet. I don't think he's changed skins. No. No need to do materials. I do need the patcher file though. There we go, patcher file. Ah! No. Yes, and yes. And I'm going to need the exe file. So what you're going to see here is how we hack basically some of the weapons on the ships right now until it's I don't quite know how this works. Basically, B-Man does this sort of stuff. I trust him to do it. He gives me a patch file. And then we do some changes. I don't think I need to do too much here, but let's see. Type 1 from Super Lasers for classic side. Type 304. Type 304 to 283. First range 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, yes. First fire ratio 1 second, yes. 1 second, yes. 1 second, yes. These two are not showing. No, that's fine. That's fine. So I don't actually need to edit anything in the exe file. Okay, that's good. But I do want to see if the destroyer is present. Now I need to figure out a mission where a ISD-1 is present. I know. Yeah. Let's take a look. Also, I'm just going to turn this off for now. Where is an ISD-1 present? These are all ISD-2s. ISD-1 is present here, but it's really dark. Okay, let's take a look. Actually, it's a pretty good mission to test if the weapons are working as they should be. I suppose I could have just loaded a skirmish. Cadotus, what can't you believe that's real? That's why I need to install a hanger. Nice. This is the new Imperial Star Destroyer model. That's very kind of you to say. Oh, I entered the track. This is what happens when you have space to perform several actions at once. Let's restart that. Come on. There we go. Okay, seems to be firing. Is it firing? It's not firing much. It's basically firing its main cannons and not much else. It should be firing some other stuff as well. Let's test on a skirmish. Who's that idiot talking? Yeah, very kind of you to say, Cadutus. I'm not so sure I'd go as far to say this is a AAA game, but kind of you to say nonetheless. Yeah, and that's probably how, this is probably why it needs some editing in the exe, because it could be still using the older values of the older model. I might just need to unapply and reapply everything. Let's see. I should really turn the ray tracing on, which means I need to download the latest D-draw, but let's worry about that later. Oh yes, there's the Predator Destroyer. This is going to be Zaren's flagship. This is going to be the new glory. And it's going to be a beast of a ship. And this thing's huge. So that's an Imperial Star Destroyer versus the Predator Star Destroyer. And I've got plans for this baby. It's also being remade, because this is an older model. but Vince T is actually remaking this. Anyway. Let's try and redo this then. I wonder if it's this that needs to be activated. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. It could be that's all that needs to be done. Before I do that, back up the XC. Depends what kind of remasters you're talking about. Some remasters are generally good. A lot of thought is put into them, a lot of love. For example, the Command & Conquer remasters are a perfect example of how you do a remaster. The recently released, well, that's a year ago now, the GTA remasters is a perfect example of how not to do a remaster. Not played them, but I've seen plenty of videos about how bad those are. I'm glad you have, Damon. Overall, it's basically I think it was 3-1 or 4-1 in favour of the new ship, and I'm pretty happy with justifying its use because it's basically going to be a boss ship. Still not doing much, is it? Looks like I probably need to talk to B-Man about that. Let's change this to an ISD one as well. By massive stutters, it could just be my stream crawling chaos because I have had issues with the stream. Game stutters, it's actually fine on my screen, but oh, that's a fuck ugly planet. That's our friendly. Hey, we got some stuff firing us. So okay, so these are probably just shorter range lasers then. Still feels a little underpowered to me. Yeah, this is just a skirmish. I haven't really given any thought to what I'm doing. Okay. I'm quickly just going to grab the latest D-Draw because I want to see how the ray tracing looks with this. That is, of course, if the page will load. #25th, so this should be the latest one. Okay. I need to update the link in the Discord as well. Has he updated anything in here? No. No. remember if this had the ray tracing enabled by default or not. I'm just going to assume it does enable it by default. I can't remember. Where's my conversation with BlueMax? Pretty sure you had to enable it somewhere. XWA ray traced. Here we go. Anachronian, it's not that hard to do. If I show this, we've got weapons here. You can see here speed. These are all the weapons that the game has. So you would just select that number, increase it, click save. That will write to the executable and increases the global laser speed. There we go. SSAO. That's where it is. SSAO. Not strings. Okay. Let's see if this was posted in Discord somewhere. No. Add the following to the end of SSAO. Finally, found it. Okay, good. Shadow mapping enabled, ray tracing enabled, tech room, ray tracing enabling cockpit. This incurs a notable impact in performance. Let's do it. My system is not that good, relatively speaking. It's pretty old. But I want to see how this looks. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably going to lag to hell for me. I know that BlueMax, who made the ray tracing, says basically it's not optimized yet, but he's working on doing significant optimizations for it. Nonetheless, it's probably going to be something that you would have to turn on manually in the long run. Can't really tell from this skirmish mission. Might have to load up one of the other ones where I've actually, done better lighting with a mission, because this is just a skirmish mission. So let's try with this one, see how it looks. I got the impression high-end graphics cards had come down in price since like a year ago. I mean, they're not like as bad as it was. I mean, it's still bad, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Plus, weren't there supply issues as well? Because I'm on a 1060, 3GB, basically bottom of the barrel 1060, so already pretty old. But my the guts of my machine are 12 years old now, so I'm on a 2nd generation i7. I think we're on the 12th generation now. Yes, ray tracing is definitely working because this hangar's all really well lit up now. Oh yeah, that definitely looks a little different. And yes, you can see shadows being drawn underneath the bridge. That's not normally the thing that happens. Yeah, you can see here the lighting looks much better in a way because the shadows are being realistically, well, I say realistically, they're being drawn much better as opposed to just a flat lighting. Let's go to the hyperview and see what it looks like in the dark. Performance isn't too bad for me at the moment. I was expecting more. This looks gorgeous though on the cockpit. And the ships are brighter. So this mission is actually pretty dark normally, and that's intentional. But you can see here the ships are actually much brighter. Which is kind of not what I want, but oh, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 24-year-old engine. Let's have a look at the Coruscant battle. That's because when I tested it first time, the Coruscant battle was laggy as hell. Also, you'll notice that I've actually changed the glory to the Predator model for this, but I haven't balanced it yet. Yeah, I'll try and sort that out for next time, but yeah, basically it's what you're seeing on the stream is the stream's fault for it being choppy. On my screen, it's actually pretty smooth. Yeah, this was a problem before, and I know other people have had problems with this in OBS. El Phoenix, who's been streaming, well, I say streaming, he's been recording his stuff, hasn't, but yeah, I'll try and fix that for next time. I'll just need to do some tests. Oh yeah, I can see on the stream how it's lagging occasionally. Not good. I'm sorry about that. Let's go have a closer look at the ships. Yeah. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Definitely better than it was, the stream, because it was lagging to hell earlier, and that was because of my monitor settings, but Yeah, you can see some nice shadowing here. There's the Predator Destroyer. Definitely getting a frame rate drop. See, that looks good. You can see the Defender there in shadows. Lovely. Yeah, I can imagine a beefier system this would look much better on. Well, at least play much better on. But yeah, there's ray tracing for you. Shh. Okay. Alright, so got the new Star Destroyer model. There are questions about its guns. We can worry about that later. What's the time? I'm going to have to cut this stream off, I think, because it's 11 o'clock. I have work tomorrow. Which sucks. Hey, wouldn't it be nice to be paid to do this? At least then I could devote a lot more time to it. As it stands, I tend to work on TFTC maybe 3 or 4 days in a week for an hour or two. Because I do like to try and wind down with at least an hour just normal gameplay sometimes, and also family, you know, spend time with the wife. And I'm occasionally doing a Let's Play. I'm doing a Let's Play of Starfleet Academy at the moment now. Yeah, well, we tried the lottery. Unfortunately, we didn't win it. I am looking into... In fact, I've got it open. I am trying to learn a bit of C#. A friend of mine's got a Udemy course, and he's helping me through that. And I've tried to learn programming several times in the past, and I can never pull through with it. But this time I've actually got some help. I always get a bit frustrated when it comes to actually understanding and writing the code. But now I've got some help, and the tutorials I'm going through are really well done, because Unity uses C#. And if I can get to grips with it, then yes, I will fully intend to make my own game. What that game will be, who knows? But it is something I'd like to do. Because my main job, whilst it's decent enough and well paid, or relatively well paid, it's not what I want to do for the rest of my life, I'll be honest. Right. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to change a few things here. So the Iron Claw, got the Zeppelin. Razor. We wanted to change something here, so it changes what it's doing after destroying everything else. So we actually need to give you a global group, don't we? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have a 7? Yes, an 8. We do not have a global group 9. Okay. You can be global group 9. Razor. Order 2. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Oh, okay. It's just along the axis there. Let's change that. Order 1, you're going in this direction. So you're there, okay. So we need you to swing about. Just turn my frames off. You were here, weren't you? I think the courageous. There's the courageous going this way. So we can have the razor swing about. Come that way. I think that works. Might need a fourth waypoint there. That's cool, Cadutus. Do you have any ideas of what kind of game you want to make? I've never played the Metroid games, so can't really speak to that myself, but good luck with that. Hello, Alexi. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, I'm just about to finish because it's late here, but hello and welcome. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, unfortunately, 11 o'clock here. I need to wind things down and go to bed, and I'm exhausted. Unfortunately, I can't afford to do streams earlier because I have a kid, and that kid is awake during those hours, and I have to look after that kid, so... Yeah, I have ideas about games I want to make. I've always wanted to make a shoot 'em up as well, but lately I'm thinking something along the lines of Risk of Rain, but spaceship based, because I love spaceships and I want to make a spaceships based game. Also something along the veins of TIE Fighter would be nice, but that's at the moment rather complex and probably a bit too niche, if I'm honest, for the flight sim genre. But yeah, I've got ideas, but until I learn to do something proper with it, then it's kind of a moot point anyway. Yeah, I'm okay. Just tired. Long day. Yeah, I'm just looking at numbers and stuff now, and my brain's all mush. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. It's been a successful little stream. And yes, start slow, small game. I'll probably do something a little experimental first, just so I can get the ideas of things. But first, I've got to learn the language. Then I've got to learn Unity, and then we'll go from there. But that's a long way away, and I've still got plenty to do with TFTC. But yes, thank you all very much for joining my stream. I don't know when I'll do this again, maybe this week, maybe not. Who knows? I kind of decide to do a stream on an impromptu basis usually. Yeah, do take care, and if you're at all interested, check out my Let's Play of Starfleet Academy. I'll probably do one of those at least once or twice a week. If you're interested in Star Trek based stuff. If not, don't bother. Otherwise, I will see you all on Discord, and until that time, take care.